Hi. Hey, girl. Hey.
So Karen, once again,
Hey everybody, welcome back to 9 Day Fiance, The Single Life. Excuse my voice because I'm sick and I've been deathly ill since the weekend, but I'm gonna try my best, okay? So we're on the tell-all part 2, and we left off on Debbie talking about Chantel basically telling everybody that she wasn't wearing panties, and I generally couldn't remember her doing that. It wasn't until I got a comment in my last video of someone saying that it was in the first episode where she was wearing that dress, and I don't know, but I thought it kind of makes sense that she wouldn't wear panties for that. I'm just thinking that it would definitely have ruined the look that the dress was trying to give, you know? Like, yes, she could have worn something else, but that was the dress that she decided to wear and the risk that she wanted to take. Wouldn't be me though. After I felt the first breeze to my butt cheeks, I'm calling it a night. So, after Debbie's done talking, they bring Chantel's mom over, and Chantel is kind of smacking her butt, and Debbie gives this look of disbelief, and it was like so funny to watch.
Hi. Hey, girl. Hey.
so Karen, once again,
Also, is it just me, or does it look like her mom got her body done? Because it's kind of giving like a BBL. But if it's all hers, then wow, good for her. So Karen and Debbie are having like this little back and forth, and basically Karen says that all women have their own preference in dressing the way that they want, and that's the way that Chantel just likes to dress. And Debbie says that she's giving off being a sex object, and that we should try to protect our daughters. But you know what? I think it's okay to dress how you want as long as you carry pepper spray at all times, because men do not care, okay? You could be wearing a hoodie and sweatpants and they'll still try to grab at you. Like, you gotta be safe wherever you go. Overall, Chantel says that she wasn't trying to find her husband at a bar. She was just trying to have some fun with her divorce party, which, let's be honest, that makes sense. So then we start talking about Giannis, and Chantel tells us that they still talk only from like time to time, but Chantel lets us know that she's still very much single, but she's still very interested in him. They start going over the list of Chantel's expectations, and they're trying to see if Giannis meets them all, and they get to the part about his body. Love that. And Chantel says that he definitely got that. But then Debbie comes in and says that we need to look past his body and look at his intellect and so on. Like, yeah, I guess, but I'm gonna look at a guy's face and body before I try to talk to him. Like, call me shallow, I don't care. I need to be attracted to you. Like, what if we got into an argument and you're ugly? Because now I'm gonna see you ugly both out and in. And you know what? I'm gonna just leave. But now, on the other hand, if you were attractive, okay, that changes everything. Because now I'm gonna look at your beautiful face, that nice six-pack abs, and be like, maybe he didn't mean to make me upset. You know what? I'm gonna end up staying, okay? It's that big of a difference. You need to be attracted to whoever you're talking to. Anyways, Veronica tries to defend Chantel by saying that looks are what brings the guys in, and Debbie kind of throws shade at her by saying that she fell for looks too, and this is why she's still single. Oh my gosh, Debbie, why are you so loud? I'm mad that she has a point there.
it's the abs and the eyes that are going to bring her in so she gets to know him in his head and heart.
You've experienced that too, Veronica. You've been attracted to the package. It's like, but where, you know, you're still single too. It's like, we want to.
Okay, so Chantel says that she wants a man to have a big ding-a-ling because she wants what she never had, and that just had me in tears. But I don't know, I heard that you're not even supposed to take it that big, you know, it's not meant for the body. I thought somebody said that 3 inches is like the woman's like length to pleasure, you know, so as long as they have 3 inches is fine. I don't know, I still would prefer more than that. But so they're finally bring on Giannis, and he says that Chantel shines out the room, and Giannis, stop, you're making us blush. So Kevin starts asking Giannis questions about his family and his sister, and asking him if they ever bother his girlfriend, and I'm just dying. You can obviously tell that Chantel wants her to stop. So Kevin says that if he wants to come to America, it needs to be split 50-50, and Giannis said that if he wants to come to America, then he wouldn't expect anyone to cover his expenses, which I think is very reasonable. Plus, he is a professional football player, so shouldn't he have more than enough to bring himself over here? So they asked Giannis when he'll come and visit Chantel in America, and he said as soon as possible, but he's trying to figure it out. So far he hasn't actually set an actual date, and Chantel doesn't seem to like that one bit. So they start grilling Giannis about it, and he says that he wants Chantel to come visit him. And then Tim is like, do you need a visa from Greece to come visit America? And Giannis is like, I think so. And I'm like, huh? Because it obviously means that he didn't even do the research. And Debbie says it's been 4 months and you haven't checked out anything. I'm like, yeah, what the F, Giannis?
The easiest would be if Chantal will find the time to visit me here.
So wait, do you need a visa to come here from Greece? I don't know.
I think so, yeah.
He should have checked that out already after 4 months.
Chantel, what are you thinking right now?
And he kind of just sits there looking dumb while also making Chantel look dumb. I would also say that he made me look dumb, but this isn't the first time a soccer babe has broken my heart. Neymar. Neymar, come back home. The kids miss you, Neymar. Neymar, my love. Come back home. Neymar. Come back home. Anyways, so Chantel asks if she's even worth it to him, and he takes a long pause before saying yes, 100%. And when the cats start going off on him again, Chantel comes to his defense saying that the relationship is still new. Like, girl, he had 4 months and he didn't even check if he needed a visa to get to America. Let him go. But then they bring up Chantel's past with Pedro, and she starts crying and she walks off the stage to kind of take a break. So she's in the back talking to her mom that she hates seeing herself so worked up over Pedro in these shots. And her mom brings up that whenever she takes these steps forward, she's then forced to remember about him, and that causes her to take a step back. So now we see Giannis, and he says that it's obvious that she's not 100% over that relationship and that she's not ready for a new relationship. So he kind of broke up with Chantel while she's still in the back. Eesh. So Chantel comes back, and Giannis is told to tell Chantel what he just said to her, but this time to her face. And he basically says that she needs more time to be 100% for her next relationship. So Chantel kind of just sighs, but she's actually being really cool-headed about this. To be honest, I thought that she would start crying again, but she said that processing is different from everyone, and sometimes you gotta just fake it till you make it. So I guess that they didn't actually break up because Chantel asked if he would still try to see her, and he said yeah, and he won't make any excuses. And then he dips. Okay, now Chantel's part is over. Now it's finally for Natalia. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this since part 1. So Josh comes out and he kisses Natalie. And oh my gosh, I can't. My goodness, Josh, what are you doing?
Hi. Look beautiful. Thank you.
So Sean asks what was that about, and Josh says that they're still very much friends, and then Veronica looks at Tim and says, do it. As in they're friends that still do it. So friends with benefits? Natalie, baby, no! Josh says that they still kiss and she slept over last night, and Veronica and Tim quickly look at each other like, told you so. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kiss. She slept over last night. I don't know.
Did you just say?
So then they bring out Caesar and Debbie, and Josh looks like he's already so fed up. Debbie says that she thinks that Josh is a liar and that he can't keep his story straight. She also said that he keeps Natalie while also having a girlfriend on the side, and Natalie's smile instantly fades.
A few other things, he can't keep his story straight, and he got a girlfriend while he's dating Natalie. That's just a start.
Right.
So Sean asks what happened between the two, and Josh says that after some time, Natalie reached out to him to help her with an incident. She got in a car accident. And then after that, they started talking again. I wish Natalie was stronger than that. So Sean asks if he would consider her his girlfriend, and he said no. And Natalie says that this is the exact conversation that they had a year ago. And I'm just thinking, okay, Natalie, if this is exactly what happened a year ago, you can tell that this is a repeating cycle, so you should just stop repeating the cycle. But Natalie says that she will wake up by his side and ask if they're dating, and he will say no, but continue to sleep with her. Debbie makes a great point by saying that she should stop sleeping with him. I'm like, yes, Natalie, please stop. Like, how good is it for you to keep running back? Like, what? But then they bring up how he hasn't shown her the inside of his house, and he said that they aren't even dating right now for him to do that. But when they were dating, he still didn't do that. So, like, make it make sense. Then we find out that he never even told her that he loved her, and I'm like, damn, this guy's such a douchebag. Now me thinking back to crying over them. Actually, no, I cried for Natalie. But John basically tells her that he likes her, but he doesn't want to marry her. Like, I feel like he's into her, but not enough to keep her around for a forever thing.
He has feelings for you, but he's not gonna marry you.
Wow.
I want to say that he's leading her on, but come on, girl. How many times did he tell you that he doesn't want marriage or kids? You gotta know when it's time to call it quits. But Josh says that lately she has been better with her emotions and has been more understanding. But when she has a meltdown, he'll prefer to not have it in her home where his daughter's at. He doesn't want his daughter to see all of that, and yeah, I get that. So now he says that he wants to hear all the problems that they have, and Josh is like he doesn't want to air out their dirty laundry. And Natalie's like, no, be honest. Natalie. And I always feel like this can go good or bad, because you guys remember Muhammad and Danielle. Oh my gosh, they're my favorite toxic couple. So Muhammad didn't want to tell everybody about Danielle's problems, and Danielle's like, I don't got any problems. Or are you talking about how I don't take care of my vagina? Like, girl, And what blows me till this day is that they still attacked him for telling everybody her business when she was the one that told everybody her business. Like, what? Anyways, Natalie's like, be honest. And then Josh starts by saying that she gets very jealous because one time he took her out to a restaurant hotel and two gorgeous women looked at him, and then Natalie started blowing up on him. And then after Josh is done with his little story, Natalie said that she never said that. And Josh is like, huh? And then he goes quiet.
Prostitutes here. I'm like, dude, this is one of the most trendiest places in LA.
No, I never said it. I never said it. Josh, why would you say things like that?
And now I'm confused because obviously somebody's lying, and I feel like in this case it's Natalie, but I also feel like she doesn't remember it. Like, I feel like she generally forgot that that's what happened. So after that, they show a never before seen conversation with Josh and his friends where they call Natalie a charity project. Like, that is so mean. And then they said that Josh should start dating someone that's not a project and start dating somebody that's already finished. Like, damn. Like, it's so clear why they decided to cut it out. But why show it later? Like, oh my gosh, poor Natalie. They should have just shown that to her privately.
That sounds more like a charity project than a relationship.
Right.
For once, you should be open to, dating someone who's not a project. Someone, that's already finished. That would be great.
That is so embarrassing, so rude. And you can tell by the way Josh is like shaking his head. He knows he effed up. Because that is such a mean thing to say. And yeah, F them. Like, I could see them trying to like help their friend to like kind of see the light. But to do that, you don't need to bring somebody else down, especially in such a rude way. So then Natalie goes off on him and questions him on why he was insulting her when she has been nothing but loyal to him for more than 2 years. And that she was indeed looking for work all that time, but she kept getting rejected, but that didn't stop her from still sending application after application, and that she still came to LA for him, and so on. And honestly, girl, I think your first mistake was coming for him. Like, why would you do that? He wasn't giving you time before. Why did you think he'll give you time now? Like, I feel like she should have dressed nice and went to a nice golf area and find some nice single men there. Then boom, get married, have your baby, live happily ever after. But Josh says that he never told her to come to LA, and he made it more than clear to her to not come to LA for him, and that she herself said that she wanted to come to LA to pursue her dreams. And you know what? That's what I thought too. Like, I thought I remembered her say that she wanted to make it big, and LA is where you can do that. And because her boyfriend lives there, he can like support her. So I thought that she was thinking like it was killing two birds with one stone. But she was expecting too much from Josh, and things didn't go to plan. And I feel like she's just now putting all the blame on Josh. Like, yeah, Josh said some pretty nasty things about her behind her back. Yeah, he was kind of just sleeping with her because of like the convenience. But ultimately, this isn't Josh's fault. Natalie, you knew what you were doing. You knew what you were signing up for, but things just didn't go your way, and I'm trying to put all the blame on him. I don't think this is all Josh's fault. Like, I feel like Josh sucks, but Natalie, you weren't thinking straight either. So Josh's friends Peyton and Ty come out, and just like before, it's Peyton that's doing most of the talking. So Debbie says that Peyton calls Natalie passionate but needy, and Josh interrupts her and says that she doesn't want to hear the words that they have for her. And I'm like, where the hell is all this anger coming from? Like, all she's trying to do is ask him to elaborate on that. Like, geez, Josh.
And she gets so passionate that it gets in her way.
You described Natalie as being passionate.
Yeah.
But you called her needy.
Yes.
Well, you don't want our words for you. Trust me.
So Payne is talking again, and Debbie questions him once again on the things that he is saying, and he tells her that she gotta just listen, and Josh says, yeah, she doesn't. And then he says her voice is like a dog whistle. And you guys... that was so funny, but also these guys are so extra. Like, I've never seen grown men act so childish.
You gotta listen. So what I said...
She doesn't.
I
Just
know.
leave her alone.
I'm learning really, really quickly.
It's like a dog whistle when she talks. It's like...
Okay.
Josh, you are the most disgusting human being ever.
Jesus Christ.
So things move from that to the cast basically saying that Josh is like Natalie's sugar daddy. Because, he gets the sex from Natalie, and Natalie gets some money and gifts and some luxury. And Natalie's like, no, that's not how a relationship is like. And Josh is like, yeah, he's trying to stay away from the sugar daddy label. So Tim tries to reword it to Natalie, and it goes terrible. Like, he's trying to say that Josh is trying to give her money, but it's also sleeping with her. And Natalie thinks that Tim is trying to say that Josh is trying to give her money for sex. And she blows up on Tim, and everybody's trying to calm down and explain what Tim meant, but she's still going off.
Let me reword it. Josh is giving her money, but sleeping with her, but won't commit to her.
Are you joking? What are you putting? He's giving me money by sleeping with me. Oh
my
okay,
God.
wait.
Why you even talk like that? Tim, are you normal?
And that's where the episode ends. Like, oh my goodness. So what do you guys think about this episode? Because I feel like if we're going back to like Chantel and Giannis, I feel like their relationship isn't gonna work, mainly because of his busy schedule in soccer. Also, I feel like he's just gonna keep like moving the date further and further behind before he finally tells her like, hey, I don't think this is gonna work. I feel like he does like her, but he's thinking like reality here is gonna be hard to get a visa if he starts even researching it. So it's gonna be hard for him to get it and then come over there, all while trying to like juggle his soccer life. And then to Natalie and Josh, yeah, Natalie just has to break that cycle. And she has to stop being so dependent on Josh. She needs to go move somewhere more affordable, find a good paying job, and just basically live her life. I don't know, she kind of worries me. I worry for her. Oh my gosh, I'm just so congested right now. So sorry. Anyways, please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.